Hello, everyone. Like I said earlier on, I will be reading the names of those who died in Grenfell Tower fire. As we're speaking now, over 70 people are still missing. I even thought Khadija was living on the 22nd floor while she got stuck on the 20th floor. But I just realized that she lived on floor 17. Anyway, let me just quickly read few sentences from Fraser Nelson. Fraser Nelson is a journalist and an editor for the Telegraph. Let me just read what he said. He said the title of his blog, the source here is the internet. Blog Spectator. Now, the title of his blog here, Those Who Died at Grenfell Tower Were the Victims of Bad Government, by Fraser Nelson. He went on. I'm going to read this. Had the Grenfell Tower tragedy befallen one of the millionaire high-rises built along the Thames recently, it would still be a catastrophe that shocked the country and the world. But what makes this disaster so numbing and sickening is to see in the faces of the dead some of the most vulnerable people in our society, people who were in effect in the care of the state. That is to say, in our collective care. If we pay taxes and vote, we're part of a system that's supposed to devote the greatest attention to those in greatest need of government help. And on Tuesday night, dozens of them were killed, though, it seems, near contentious neglect from various layers of government. Yes, the inquiry must take its course, but that doesn't give anyone an excuse to dodge questions now. When the inquiry has been completed, I suspect we'll find a simple fact that the poor and isolated died precisely because they were poor and isolated and, ergo, voiceless. They had complained, they warned about a major tragedy, they were ignored by a system supposed to be dedicated to them. And I can see why they turned on the media when Jon Snow showed up last night. They had been warning, blogging, begging people to notice that they were the victims of a bad and unresponsive system, but the cameras only turn up when it's too late. He went on and on. And I'm going to continue. I'm reading from The Spectator, a blog by Fraser Nelson. Then later I'll read the names of those who died. Those who think this should not be politicized are deluding themselves. You can't get more political than social housing. The high-rise towers that started to be built in the 1950s had an enviable fire safety record until just a few years ago. One of the great scandals of the post-war years is how this accommodation that was seen as such a blessing when families like my father's were first moved into it decayed so quickly. How the schemes, as they're known in Scotland, ended up incubating the world's most expensive poverty. How the people who were counting on government more than anyone else ended up being ushered into a world of economic exclusion. How the welfare system had served to imprison rather than help. This always has been a scandal. But to see people killed as a result of the dysfunction of government takes this, the multi-layered failure of the government, to a horrific new low. And then it went on and on. I have just read a bit of Fraser Nelson's blog on The Spectator. Now, so I'm going to another research now. I've done another research here on this site was posted by the Guardian. So the result here is that more than 70 people, more than 70 still missing, and 30 dead in Grenfell Tower fire. Like I said earlier on in my other recording, I posted that on SoundCloud, and I'm going to repost this on our website, tinoshow.com. I'll be posting that under our message shortly. Now, more than 70 people remain unaccounted for after the Grenfell Tower blaze, and 30 are confirmed dead, unfortunately. So as I was saying, I did mention that it's sad. It's really sad. These people are living in an area where the government didn't really show much. There's, much concern to the security and safety of that building and their lives as well. It just seems that their lives were not really valued like the lives of those people living very close to Buckingham Palace or the royal family, or even people living in a rich area like South Kensington. South Kensington is always known as a very enlightened area where people of high class found solace. But I think that the tower building itself, Grenfell Tower, people from diverse background were there. People on low income were there. Maybe that's why nothing much was done. But it's sad. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. I mean, it's not an excuse that someone cannot live a comfortable life that he or she craves for. A life that he or she craves for. If that area was somewhere different, if that was a condo, if that was a condo, for instance, I'm sure there would be sprinklers, there would be fire extinguisher, there would be an effective fire exit, there would be maps on how to get out of the building and all that. Why wasn't that installed in Grenfell Tower? Why wasn't it? Why didn't we have all that? Why put lives of human beings in danger? A lot is going wrong in United Kingdom. A lot is going wrong. I'm going to read names out. So, people dead. Unfortunately, Khadija Saeed died, amongst others. So shameful to hear that. Even a 6-month-old baby died. A 6-month-old baby died. Now, I'm going to read out the names of people who died. Floor 17. So, I'm reading this from The Guardian on internet. That's the source. Floor 17, Khadija Saeed, 24. Floor unknown, Mohammed Al-Hajjali, 23. Missing, Gloria Trefison, Marco Kotadi, Rania Ibrahim, Fataya Al-Sanusi, Abu Feras, Esra Ibrahim, Abdel Salam. Now Gloria Trevisan, 26, Marco Kotadi was her fiance. His age was unknown. Rania, his age was unknown then. So I think there wasn't any information they could gather. So now his age is unknown. Rania Ibrahim was 30. Fataya Al-Sanusi, unknown. I think these people are part of those who died. So I'm not sure why they also added missing. Maybe when they got, obviously they're saying that floor 23, there wasn't any way they could get there on time. Maybe they, obviously what they met must have been ashes and debris. So their family members would have given them the names of people on that floor. I mean, when you see ashes in the middle of the night there, they've also concluded that they died. If someone on the floor, 16th floor, 17 died, you can imagine that someone living far above her, above Khadija also would have died, unfortunately. So the age of Fataya Al-Sanusi was unknown. The age of Abu Ferraras, 38. Age of Esra Ibrahim, 35. Abdel Salam, 75. Floor 22, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 people living in that flat. Nadia Chowker, 33. Bassem Chowker, unknown. Mena Chowker, 13. Fatima Chowker, 11. Zainab Chowker, 3. Floor 21, Abdul Laziz Wahabi, unknown. Fauzia Wahabi, age 2 unknown. Nohada El Wahabi, 16. Yasin Wahabi, 21. Medhel Wahabi, unknown. Floor 20, Farah Hamdan, unknown. Omar Belkadi, unknown. Lena Belkadi, 6 months old. A 6 months old baby. Really sad. Jessica Urbano, 12. Floor 19, Marian El Guari, 27. Hesham Remam, 57. Floor 18, Isaac Shawol, 5. A little boy too. I'm so sorry. Sakine Afre Labi, unknown. Fatima Alfred Labi, unknown. Floor 17, Mary Mendy, 53. Kamru Ma, 82. Rasia Bengum, 65. Abdul Hanif, 29. Abdul Hamid, 26. Hosna Begum Tanima, 22. Lucas James, 12. Khadija Kalofi, 52. Floor 16, Sheila Smith, or 84, an older woman. She's the oldest, I think. Marjorie Vital, 67. Emma, 43. Floor 15, Hamid Khani, 61. Floor 14, Zainab Dean unknown, age unknown, Steve Power 63, Dennis Murphy unknown, floor 11, Ali Yawa Jafari 82, floor 10, Tony Dissin, age unknown, floor unknown. So these are the bodies of people they found maybe outside or somewhere in the building, but floor unknown, right? Ligaya Moore 79, Mohammed Sabeh Nida 57, Nura Jamal unknown, Hashim Keder unknown, Yama Keder 13, Fadias Keder 12, Yakub Keder 6, Raymond Moses Bennett 65, Karen Bennett 53, Motuku unknown, Amalam Medim Tuku unknown, age unknown, Maria Del Pilar Burton 65, Becky Haftom unknown, Baruch Haftom unknown, Rohima Begum Ali 31, Miriam 6, sad, little girl too, Afisa, oh look at that pretty girl, what a shame too, oh 5, another little one here, Mohammed 3, oh another little one, the cute, look at that cute baby, Mohammed, he died as well, Muhammad, oh, Stephen Anthony Mills, unknown. Those are the names of those who died in Grenfell Tower fire, which broke out a few days ago in South Kensington in West London. May the souls of those who have died rest in peace. May those over 70 people missing, be found safely. May those who are injured critically and those who are injured mildly get well soon. May their family find peace of mind. I just pray there would never be a recurrence of this in any part of the world. Fire disaster is the worst. Fire, you don't want to even feel the heat. You can imagine when you're trying to make your dinner and your finger, one of the fingers, gets close to the heat. You will quickly move the finger back, won't you? You can now, don't even imagine it. You just can't imagine it. It's sad. Those people went through a lot of horrific pains. Even little boys, little girls, 6 months old baby, 5 years old, 3 years old. Oh, it's sad. Older people, elderly, and the young. It's so sad. They did not even emphasize this. It's really sad. We cannot fathom this. I'm so sorry this happened in this century. What's going on? What's the government doing? You even know that the fire tank cannot go further than 14th floor, and you still accommodate human beings in a 24-story building. What's going on? People are complaining a lot now. It's sad. It's really sad. May the souls of all those who died rest in peace. You've been listening to Tinu Odunuga. To follow us on Twitter at Tinu Show. If you are a family member or one of the survivors of Grenfell Fire and you would like to discuss this on our show, you can send your message on Facebook. The name is Tinu Odunuga. That's our friends page. You can send your message there, or you can send your message to us on Twitter at Tinu Show. I would say bye-bye from here. Thank you.